Hi, welcome to ADI Technical Training. I'm Matthew. In this video we are looking at the HID Signo Express Reader and how you would connect that to a Paxton Net2 controller. Because this particular reader is SEOS, that means we can't use the usual Paxton desktop reader. Instead we have to use the HID Omnikey desktop reader, which is fine, it's a USB reader. Along with that, we will be using the new Essentials tokens, and we're going to be connecting that to the Paxton 682531 door controller. The Essential tokens are SEOS enabled, which is high security 13.52 frequency tokens. So with that already, what we need to do is install the drivers for the Omnikey, the desktop reader. Just go to the HID website, hidglobal.com, go to support, go to technical support, drivers and downloads, and from there just type in Omnikey, hit return, and we just need to find two pieces of software, two pieces of download. The first one is CCID, which is basically your USB driver, and scroll down a little bit further and we want the EEM. Now EEM is the driver that basically gives the USB device an IP address so you can browse into it with your browser. Once you've installed the software, just click on it and download the software. Once that's installed and ready to go, you can browse into the reader, desktop reader. Its default address is 192.168.6399. Now you only need to make a couple of changes to make it compatible. First one, go to keyboard wedge and general config. Make sure that the wedge is enabled so it gives you a keyboard output. Next we will go to card data selection. When you get this reader, CSM will be ticked. Untick that and make sure that PAX is enabled. And then we go to Out1 data manipulation and change that to decimals. So that means the output of the card number that's on the card will be outputted into Net2. So we can give that a quick test to see if it's working. I've got Notepad open here. My reader's plugged in and ready to go. So if now on my card, it's printed 164323, and that's the number I want to appear in Net2. So if I present this card to the reader, you can see there it comes through and it's formatted, it's ready to go. So success. Now we need to go to Net2 configuration, utility, and enter your password. It's assumed you've already installed the software, you downloaded it from the Paxton website, and you've set it up. Your password for System Engineer would be the same password for Net2. All we need to do is go to Weekend, and because these cards are 32-bit, we need to create a new rule for 32-bit. The number of bits standard is 26, so let's change that to 32. And if we have a look at the rules here, you can see that A is the token number. So all we have to do is go here and just press and hold A, and that will populate 32 bits. So that means it's going to be looking for 32 bits of information, 32-bit Weekend. Let's apply that and restart the server. With that done, we can launch Net2 and we can log in. So really all we need to do now is add a new user. So let's go to users, new user, and we'll call this one SEOS card. Access levels, all hours, all doors, and then just put our cursor over token number. So now if I present my card to the desktop reader, you can see it's populated. Let's add that user and close. The next thing we need to do is go to doors, go to the controller we're working on, and just make sure that it's set up in the right fashion. So this one's already set up. You can see here as default it says Wiegand 26-bit, but we want Wiegand custom. If you don't create that custom rule, you'll only see Wiegand 26-bit if you enable Wiegand here. So just make sure it's on Wigan Custom and then apply that. So now that's the cards added to the system, it's configured and it will work. We're set to go. Let's just have a look at the electrical connections. The Signo reader is 12 volts DC. So on the Net2 board you have 5 wires to connect, red, black, orange, green, white. Red is positive, which goes to the top terminal. Black is negative, which goes to the bottom block. Then you have LED control, which is orange, and data 0 and data 1, green and white. They will go to orange and blue on the Net2 controller. And there we are, that's how you'd add the HID Signo Express reader to a Net2 controller. Thanks very much for watching. All the products mentioned in this training video can be found on our website. Links are below. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks very much.